Practicing my F5. Getting it ready for Saturday. F5. F5.
Off of... I cannot pick this thing up for the effing life of me. I have no fingernails. I can't get it. I'm Mike Dimas, and this is Pinball Shenanigans. What's going on, boys and girls? Just going to do a little Shenanigander update. Just a few miscellaneous things. Firstly, we'll start with, I got 2 packages in the mail today. Let's open some packages. That's always fun. Alright, now this came from Anthony Stiebel. He and I continued doing some more promo plastic trades, and this is the last bit of our wheeling and dealing. Let's see what we got. Boom. Twilight Zone, speaker panel cutout, Popeye speaker panel cutout, and another Twilight Zone speaker panel cutout. Kevin, if you're watching, you keep your little eyeballs off of my promos, because I don't have these ones. Actually, you know what I do have? Check this out. Hold on. Here we go. I do have a duplicate of this. So I'm going to bring you that. I'll be probably seeing you in the next... pretty soon, I imagine, because I know you're making progress on your Twilight Zone barn find. And we want to see an update. So I'm going to put this on the steps so I remember to bring that to you, as well as your $219 that I owe you for our pinballleds.ca order from Eddie. Alright, so boom. I think I'll probably, you know what, this plastic has been on this speaker panel cutout since 1992. Isn't that when Twilight Zone was? Boom, yep, I did it. I removed it. And this one too. Boom. There you go. That was some 30-year-old plastic. Nice and shiny, eh? Was there any on this? Maybe there is. Popeye too? Alright. Oh, look at that. It is. But let's move on to the other box. Okay, so this other box. Now this came from fellow Shenanigander, Jeffrey Jones. Called him Jeremy Jones once or twice, so, but that was long ago. So if I ever call you by the wrong name, that is what becomes your Shenanigander name. So your old school Shenanigander name was Jeremy Jones. Do you guys remember when the guy bought Black Hole off me and his name was Paul, but I kept calling him Frank? So that was his Shenanigander name. Anyway, Jeff Jones. Those do look nice and shiny. That was worth it. Cool. Okay. Jeff Jones, fellow Shenanigander in the States, and he does high-end restorations of pinball machines, and I literally almost, and I've mentioned this before, drool on myself looking at his photos of his pinball restorations. So he did an order from a European pinball parts distributor. I forget what it's called. It's such a simple name too. Probably Pinball Parts. No, what is it? I forget. Anyway, initially they weren't able to ship to the States, so he was going to ship them to me, and then I was going to forward them to him, but then he ended up being able to get them shipped to him directly. But he had asked me if I wanted something from the order, so it was going to cross through my hands anyway, so it was going to work out. But now, anyway, this package went from Europe to the States, and now to me, so I got my couple items for Whitewater. And let's check them out. Okay. This should almost be a part of a Whitewater update. But he did say there was something else in the box, so I kind of see what's going on here, and I think I know what it is, and it's looking pretty friggin' cool. Check this out. He does have Pinball Reborn merch. Check this out. This is like a button-up. Cool. I am so gonna have to throw this on very shortly and model this for y'all. I'll cut that in soon because I gotta try that out. It's a cool logo. I like it. Cool name. And right after we open this box, oh, cool. We're gonna go check out his website. Restoration by Pinball Reborn. Oh, he must know I like stickers. And gonna find a home for these guys on my rafters or somewhere in the basement. Awesome, thank you. Those are great. Those are going up. And then, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Ah, here we go. There is the apron decal for Whitewater. Here, can you see that? A little wrinkly, but hey, it's traveled thousands of miles and kilometers. And it looks pretty good though. Looks like it'll do the trick. Probably should look at it right side up. Yeah, I think that'll be an improvement for sure. Cool. Okay, now, somewhere in theory, yeah, here we go. There should be one more thing. The quote-unquote missing plastic that never made it on the original production. Or maybe it was never meant to. But there's been a couple options for the bottom left lane guide. On Whitewater, you can get this, which matches the original art, which is a pretty sweet option. It's just like a reproduction, right? There is no original. Voila. And I should take you over to Whitewater and show you where that goes, but I'll peel off the back as well. But yeah, so right there on the machine now is just the metal lane guide. Let's go for a tour. So I'm going to take you over to Pinball Reborn as well shortly after this. See? Metal, art. Now there's another one that doesn't seem to be available anymore that Drano used to make. And it actually matches the playfield art. So it has like the red and the yellow kind of over there. And also, Pinball Pimp makes a decal that goes right over top of that. But I have spacers and screws for this so I can mount it up a little bit off of... I cannot pick this thing up for the effing life of me. I have no fingernails. I can't get it. Okay, it's just gonna stay there. Anyway, it's going to mount up a little bit off of the metal. That way it'll be illuminated and will be a very small touch, but it'll look good. Anyway, let's take you over for a little tour. Oh, can you tell I've been working with friggin' $6 million man lamp sockets? I'm gonna have to replace a bunch and order some more lamp sockets as a side note. Okay, check this out. We're going over to Pinball Reborn. I'll turn off my flash, that'll probably look better. So this is Jeff's Facebook page here, Pinball Reborn. We got some Tales of the Arabian Nights genie. But I haven't really pre-looked too much at the latest post. Or have I seen this? This is his shadow that he's working on. Let's take a quick peek at these photos. Some art blades, some paint, some speaker upgrade. There we go. There's the head all done up, all beauty. I should show you the, what was it, Corvette? Is that what it is? Oh, Indy 500. Yeah, check this out. Let's take a couple, look at a couple of these photos. It's top to bottom, inside and out. There's a glare of a light there. Let's do that. Look at this. Custom coin inserts. This powder coating. Oh, it's gorgeous. Oh, it's all the trim, the legs, clear flipper buttons. Did you ever figure out, Jeff, how to get the screen printing, or did you tape that off? because, oh, even, you know, he does like everything. Look at the powder coating of the grills, the vent, the plug cover. Isn't that nice? Oh, there's his little, what does that say? Restored by Pinball Reborn. The inner art plates, the candy apple, wire forms, everything, even the apron metal archy thingies. I'll show you back here. This is part of the apron, I believe. Anyway, oh, look at that. That's just beautiful. Oh, some nice orange, probably Titan rubbers and posts, Cliffy posts. It's just, he does top-notch work. Anyway, I'm just oogling at all these photos. But yeah, that's Pinball Reborn. There we go. That's the arch I was talking about. Check that out if you want to see like some of the finest colored AMD restoration action in town. Okay, what else do we got? Couple other news items. Let's see. Okay, so here's some fun news. I got a email the other day, and let's see if I can get to it. Okay, I got a email the other day. So I just had to edit that because I was giving away a bunch of phone numbers. That, I wish I could pull it up better. Anyway, I qualified for the unofficial Ontario Provincial Championships that never was. This is going to be hosted by Adam Becker at his place in Keswick, Ontario. I believe he hosted IFPA World Champion, IFPA 15 fairly recently, just before COVID, at his Press Start arcade in his backyard. I've been there once before for Provincials, where, oh, your old buddy Eddie Durazio from pinballleds.ca, I met him in round 1, and he friggin' destroyed me. He got like 400 million on Walking Dead, I recall. Oh, he destroyed me. Anyway, so looks like top 24 made it to the Provincials. I've been to maybe 2 or 3 before. Two for sure. And yay, I qualified again. There's a link here to the IFPA rankings for Ontario. Actually, I remember, if you watched any of my tournament coverage at Eddie's place, I went to a tournament there and ended up playing against Mike Savage in the finals. Me and him were neck and neck going into the friggin' last game, and it was tight. He beat me by the bonus count on Evel Knievel. But yeah, so if you were familiar with competitive scene, you might recognize some big names that are big competitors, like Jack Tadman, Jeff Teolis, Zeus, he's a local expert. Adam Becker, he obviously he's won a Pinburg before. We got Sean Russell. There's a lot of good players. Who else do we got? Well, looks like I qualified in 19th place. I don't know if you can see that very well, but I somehow managed to sneak in with only 3 events. That's because I placed first in the London, Ontario Pinball League, and second at Eddie's place, and then I forget what the other event was. Well, let's click on my name and see. Maple Pinball, oh yeah, I got half a point for that tournament. CNE PC, oh yeah, that was where I got second at Eddie's for 10 points, and then London, Ontario Pinball League first, 16.91 points. And this is I think my very first tournament in Toronto there, Player One Amusements. What was the Palladium then? 2007, I believe. And look, Gary Stern showed up. Can you believe it? Gary friggin' Stern showed up to Canada, to friggin' Mississauga. Got his autograph. Ooh, do I still have that flyer? Let's go look for fun. This was supposed to be a little quick news update. I can tell you exactly. You know, I think it's 2009. Yeah, here it is. Let's throw my flashback on. Might have actually showed this before, but 2009 Canadian Pinball Championships. Brand new in the box Stern pinball machine. Gary Stern. Okay. So my first tournament ever was 2007, Canadian Pinball Championships, and then I think they skipped 2008 and then went back for 2009. And that's when I met Gary Stern himself, so that was freaking cool. But yeah, so I'm totally stoked that I am going to be playing in the Provincials again. I might have to see if there's some coverage of IFPA 15 streamed somewhere so I can kind of study Adam Becker's games and learn the kickouts and the rolls and all that good stuff. And the other thing, let's see, do I have, can I pull up my Facebook here? Is that gonna like give away anything? All my personal data? Are you gonna be able to hack me? Am I even logged in? No? Maybe I am over here. No? What about over here? Yeah, here we go. Check this out. Okay. So, anyway. Okay, so we didn't go to Indus this year, so I've decided I'm going to Yagpin in Consolation, and that's happening not for a while, like 5 months from now, but registration is going to be happening in a bit, and Sean Russell and I are going. Actually, I think Julie Dorsers is going to come, Nick Greenan is going to come, but listen to this. Sean sends me this morning.
Practicing my F5.
Oh.
Practicing my F5. Getting it ready for Saturday.
he's training his
F5. F5.
getting his F5 finger ready for registration. Yeah, so going to Yagpin. I'm totally stoked about that. Missed in disc, very sad, but this will be my first Yagpin. We'll have some local representation. And oh yeah, okay, so the last bit of news is the t-shirt action. Oh look, it's right pulled up right here. Images of Silver Ball swag. So we went live basically yesterday with the announcement, and I already got a message from Silver Ball Swag from Will there that already had 5 sales. Oh, and guess who the very first one was? Shout out to Chris McKinley. You are the very first Shenanigander merch master. So thank you for that. I appreciate it. Will said that there is a couple that are an order from UK as well, which I suspected and confirmed that it was Gorby's Garage Gaz and Retro Dave from the UK. So you guys are representing out in the UK, the Shenanigander Pride. Thank you very much. You are top tier UK Shenaniganders representing. But yeah, so if anybody wants to send in a shirt, a photo, sporting the merch, like holding your mug, wearing a toque, wearing a hoodie, if you want to send in a photo to me, then let's see, I guess I'd have to give you my email address, atariaction@rogers.com. There you go. Maybe I'll put it in the link, and then I can use that photo. I'll pop it into a video, or even make a collage or something. I don't know, but send me your Pinball Shenanigander merch photos, and I'll use them up and give you a shout out too for fun. But yeah, so was that everything? I think everything. That was supposed to be like a quick little news segment, and turned into me yammering on for quite some time. Show notes. I actually wrote notes down, but yeah, I think I've covered everything on there. And the last thing we're gonna do live here. Ooh, wait, I have to pose. I have to model for y'all with my new Pinball Reborn shirt. These stickers are so well made that I can't even pull them off. Here we go. Pinball Reborn, where are you gonna go? There's so many options. Actually, that's not really true. I'm kind of running out of space. The final frontier. I gotta find a spot. I don't want to go sideways. You know what? I'm going sideways because it fits there perfectly. Boom. There it is. Love it. Stamp of approval. All right. I'm going to model a shirt for you and then we'll be done. The pinball aisle is now the walkway. Pinball Reborn. Whoa! I think it looks awesome. I ran upstairs and looked in the mirror. Hopefully you saw that okay, but thanks, brother. Much appreciated. Awesome shirt. Love it. Keep up the great work. See you all on the next one. Okay, before I end the video, I was chatting with Jeff Jones and I found out that he, his wife, and I are the only humans in existence that have the Pinball Reborn Super Duper Limited Edition shirt action. So I am very honored to be, I guess, a member of the club, and I guess his wife personally hand-stitched the embroidery action. And here's a little surprise shout out to Lisa Sue of White Dog Stitchery. Check this out. Hocus Pocus. What is this, like a Theater of Magic bag? Anyway, yeah, shout out Jeff's wife, Lisa Sue. Thank you very much. The embroidery is awesome. And if you need any embroidery action, hey, now you know where to go.